Looks like fried rice, but not fried rice.
Hey guys, I'm here to teach you how to make
Cauliflower rice. Yum. Oh yeah.
It is so easy to overeat rice. 1 serving is 1/4 cup.
That's it?
I mean, really? 1/4 cup for 180 calories? I could pretty much eat this entire bowl for that much. And I might.
And here's what we're using today. Glorious veggies and eggs, food processor, and steamer.
Alright, so let's get started by cutting the mushrooms first. And be sure to wash all of your vegetables, otherwise it's kind of grossy gross. Mushrooms! And next up, I'm gonna cut the onion. Oh my god. Onions! Once we're done cutting both the onions and the mushrooms, we're going to fry them in the pan. Gonna add a little bit of coconut oil to the pan so the onions and the mushrooms don't stick. That's good. And let's turn on that oven, stovetop. Yeah. Once the coconut oil is all melted, we can add in the mushrooms, and the onions. And we're gonna cook them.
And keep on stirring the veggies so they don't get all burnt and gross.
Also want to turn down the heat just a little bit.
This smells heavenly.
Once your onions and mushrooms are all cooked, we're gonna set it aside and then prep the other food. Next up, we're gonna cut our broccoli and then we're gonna steam it. So if you don't have a steamer, that's okay. You can always boil it in water instead, or maybe even just use the microwave and put a paper towel over your veggies. Let's cut it. Steaming time. So while you're waiting for your broccoli to steam, we're gonna cut the cauliflower, which is the most annoying part ever. I like to start by taking off these little branch guys. And then I like to cut the stem off. After that, I kind of cut around this star. And I do it at an angle. This guy pops out. Cut in time. So once that broccoli is all nice and steamed, we're just gonna let it cool off. And put in the bowl so that way we can use the steamer for our cauliflower next. And then cauliflower takes a little bit longer to steam, but that's okay. So while we wait for that cauliflower, we're just gonna take that cooled off broccoli and then chop it up. Who else used to call these fairy trees when you were younger? And let's just put it back in the bowl. And then we're going to add cauliflower to the food processor, and I like to do this because it's really hot with a fork first. And now we're going to food process it. Is that the right? Now we're gonna, yeah, okay. I usually pulse it. So pulse it 10 to 20 times until you get a nice rice texture. So this is what it should look like right now. And now we're gonna prepare our eggs for bed. My friend used to say that if you crack an egg with one hand, then that makes you like a great chef and the egg yolk doesn't break.
I am not a great chef.
Alright, so we're gonna get that stove going again.
And we're gonna make room for some eggs. Let's add those eggs. And then you can go ahead and add the sprouts in. Sprouts make anything fancy.
Indubitably.
Let's add in that spinach. And let's add in that cauliflower rice and broccoli. Mountain of food! Start flipping it really carefully. A little bit of chives, a little bit of pepper,
Lot of bit of pepper.
and a bit of sea salt. I need a bigger pan. After the eggs have cooked, you can pretty much turn this guy out. And voila! Cauliflower fried rice. Oh. Oh yeah.
So fancy.
Yummy, yummy, my tummy.
Bye-bye. Thanks for joining me. I hope you liked my recipe. Feel free to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks, guys. And then we're gonna add the cauliflower to the